I'm glad to be back in Argentina this year in 2013. I really enjoy coming to Argentina. The dairy industry here is very dynamic. I really enjoy working with Aprocal because I'm always challenged by the good questions that I get in this group. It's very interactive, and of course I have many friends here and that I get to learn things from. This year I think the program at this pre-Mercolactia course is really exciting because this program this year is focused on understanding the costs of mastitis to the dairy farm and then the benefits of providing good preventive care. My talk this morning was focusing specifically on looking at the cost versus benefit of applying the 5-point plan. Of course, the 5-point plan is really the standard for which all mastitis control programs build off of. The 5-point plan consists of effective implementation of post-milking T-dipping. It consists of the use of dry cow therapy in every quarter of every cow at the end of every lactation. It consists of having a good plan for which cows to cull, those chronically affected cows. It consists of having a good milking machine program to make sure that you control mastitis, and the implementation of these points is really important. One of the things that I was discussing this morning is that there's plenty of research from years and years that show that each of these practices, and of course many of the other practices that we implement to control mastitis, each of these practices is far more beneficial than the cost of the practices. But it's important to recognize that spending the money isn't enough. What we really have to do is make sure when we buy T-dips, we buy a good commercial T-dip, and we effectively train the workers to apply that T-dip. When we're using dry cow therapy, we have to make sure that we actually buy an effective dry cow therapy for the pathogens found on our farms. And then we also have to make sure that we use the right sort of administration processes to make sure they're effective. So I think it's exciting that the emphasis is on the cost and the benefit, and I think that many of the participants here in this program will go back really able to help their producers produce higher quality milk.